Order, please stand for the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Trish.
Mrs. Brew?
Here.
Mr. Kramer?
Here.
Mr. Menegini?
Here.
Mr. Marraro?
Here.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Here.
We're going to get on to approval of the agenda. I do have item 6 I would like to add tonight, and it would be appointments to the DDA. With that change, do I have a motion on the agenda?
Motion to approve the agenda. Support.
Support, is that right?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mrs. Brew?
Yes. Move on to approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of August 6, 2025. If I have no questions on that or any mistakes that you've seen, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the regular meeting of August 6, 2025.
Support.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Minutes of the closed session, number 1 of August 6, 2025. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the closed session number 1 of August 6, 2025.
Support.
Mr. Marraro?
And a frog.
And a
Yes.
frog with it.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Move on to approval of manifest 2025-16. Ricky, did you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Brett?
I have none, thank you.
Jeff?
None, Madam Mayor.
Rico?
Why so big?
Taxes.
Taxes.
Okay.
About half of it was taxes.
Thank you, sir.
And I have no questions. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve manifest 2025-16, the amount of $958,560.20.
Support.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes?
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
Do we have any previous questions?
We did not.
Okay, we'll move on to public comment. Anyone in attendance wishing to address the council on any item of interest shall do so now at the podium. State your name and address for the record. Comments shall be limited to 3 minutes per person. Hello. Hi, can you state your name and...
Mark Dollar, 401 16th Avenue. I know there's a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit posted by our house and one going up the hill. I would like the cops to start enforcing it. We got little kids at the top of the hill. We got kids on the corner. And there's some young individuals, I'm putting it nicely, that like to use it for a racetrack. You can hear them wind up coming from underneath the viaduct all the way up. It's enough. They're gonna kill somebody. And if they do, it's not gonna be good for the rest of their lives. So they need to start enforcing it, if possible. It's hard to be able to sit in certain spots. I don't care if they sit in front of my garage pointing down the hill. It's gotta stop. Please. I don't wanna see any kids get killed because they're flying up and down. Or by the house. That's all I ask. And then the second thing I have is, would you guys decide on properties, city-owned properties? It's been over a year since I put in. And you guys put it off from the last meeting.
Want to answer that?
So council did recently approve the new for sale policy. So most of those properties are now essentially open for sale. We just have a new policy to follow. The one area that is still sort of under review is the planning commission is still working on sort of a longer term plan for the Oak Crest area.
Okay. Well, that doesn't have.
Yeah. So call the office tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Can I say one thing real quick? Just, have you contacted Chief Wilkie at all?
What's
About
that?
have you contacted Chief Wilkie about the concerns?
With my hours that I work, there's no way.
Okay.
That's okay.
You know, I just wanted to bring it to your attention because you are in charge of him. So if you could bring it up to him.
Yep, yeah, I'll do
Like I
that.
said, they can sit right on my, front of my garage. I'll catch them coming up the hill.
And what
I don't
street was
care. I
that?
just want them
It's
slow.
coming up Norway Hill.
Up
Norway.
north.
Norway,
Norway.
around the
I
corner.
got the small garage up on top.
Yeah,
And it's all the way around, right to
Yeah.
Pine Creek.
right to Pine Creek, yeah.
So it's just, I don't want, like I said, I
Yeah.
don't want to see anybody get hurt, killed, because they gotta live with it.
No doubt.
So-
Appreciate it, Mark.
Thank you for bringing that to our
Yeah, thanks.
attention. And we'll have Dan
All right.
talk to,
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Beth.
Thanks, Sarah.
thank you.
Probably just some police presence up there, just for
Yeah.
help, usually does enough.
Agenda items, anyone in attendance wishing to address the council on agenda items only shall do so at the podium. State your name and address for the record. Comments shall be limited to 3 minutes. We have nobody tonight. We'll move on to action items. Item number 1, Water Department Hydro Corp. Cross Connection Inspection Proposal.
So we discussed this a couple times, most recently in the previous meeting. That was tabled to this meeting to give our attorney a chance to speak with their legal team to go over the terms and conditions. That was returned to me after review of our attorney and their attorney. What I'd say, what sounds like tonight, about 99% of that agreed to. Our city attorney has one area of concern that he can speak to. I think it's an area that, if council still is agreeable to the proposal, being how, again, most of the legal side has been reviewed by the two, and there's just one area for clarification. If council chose, you could approve this on the condition that the city attorney feels he has a good enough resolve for this one small area.
I'd rather clean it up personally, have it right, have everything, the contract look the way it's supposed to look before we approve anything.
And
Might
if
be
I
sense.
yeah, and if I may, I had a appointment set with them, I think it was Monday morning, and had a very nice conversation. The gentleman was polite, courteous, pleasant to deal with, addressed, there was a lot of the usual questions, Councilman Morrow, that we have regarding limitations of liability and, you know, some of the language, you know, venue, et cetera.
Yep.
Very open. As usual, this was a contract that was utilized for both municipalities and private corporations. One of the things that jumped out at me, it had some language in there that the city would reimburse the company for any taxes, sales taxes, tariffs, et cetera, et cetera. And so I explained to them that we're a tax exempt entity and we weren't going to reimburse them for any taxes or sales taxes.
What about tariffs?
That was all pulled out.
All right.
It was all pulled out. What the attorney did up was an addendum and condition at the end of this that went back into the contract to restate and to address some of the issues. Most of it is to my satisfaction. It reflects what we talked about. I was in a hearing all day today, so I didn't get a chance to review this in depth until this afternoon when I got out. And I gave it one more review, and there was just one point that I had a question about regarding reimbursement of expenses. What I talked to him about was making sure that the quoted amount is our quoted amount. That's the extent of it, because we're talking about, for the commercial, a 3-year contract, and for the residential, a 5-year contract. And wanted to make sure that, again, what we were being billed was, and what we were contracting for is what we'd get invoiced for. And there was just some language in the agreement or the proposal that it made a comment about, in the way it reads, that the city would reimburse for reasonable expenses, pre-approved, but would and shall reimburse those expenses with documentation provided to the city manager. It read.
Is that like hotels and meals or what?
It kind of reads.
Guess that needs to be in that contract.
It kind of reads 2 ways.
Yeah.
I questioned him on it and asked just about the clarification. Well, it would have to be approved in writing by the city manager for reimbursement of expenses. And I asked what expenses those would be, like what those should all be addressed.
Exactly.
Hearing multiple council members always talk about, well, change orders, you know, what are you talking about, the contract's the contract.
Yeah.
And he said, well, it'd have to be pre-approved. And I said, well, it is being pre-approved. Here's the number. So it still reads wonky, and it gives me a little bit of, I want clarification. I want it to be much more clear.
Yeah,
than
this needs to have everything with expenses included in the number.
Well, sometimes you don't know though.
Well, and
That's what we gotta find
A
out.
change order is different, I understand that. They can always go up for a change order, but when they say expenses, no.
Well,
You have to figure your expenses
And it
in.
references reasonable expenses. And I was like,
Right.
well, if it's
What's reasonable?
Something that must be, outside of what they're.
Outside of the scope? Well, then why are we doing, what do you need it for if it's
Yeah.
outside the scope, right?
It just, to me, it necessitates it's a little bit open-ended that I just wasn't entirely comfortable with when I read that, when I got the change, which adopted most of our discussions. That sentence just made me at least just go, hold on a minute. I just want to reiterate it or reschedule it with,
Because this isn't really like a project, you know what I mean? This is, they're offering us a service. They're giving us numbers on numbers that we gave them for dwellings, both commercial and residential. They have a plan, a 1 year, 3 year, and a 10-year plan, you know, to get, or whatever their labor is, but to do this, you know, in a certain time frame. So where's the extra? What would be outside that?
We don't know.
I don't know.
That's what I mean,
That's why he's
yeah.
bringing it up.
Grant's not
Like
comfortable.
project, I totally understand from a project standpoint, right? You have change orders and things that come up there, but this isn't what's gonna come up. We're not hiring them to do repairs, they're just testing, you know, certain things, so anyways, just kinda confusing to me.
And I agree with that, but, if you're are you comfortable with the rest of the contract? So do we make a motion for that and the changes, or do you wanna just come back with the change for us? I know we already postponed it, but if you're not comfortable at this point,
Is there a time frame, guys, on this, to get this up and running? I know we have compliance as
I mean,
council
putting it
legal
off
reference.
one meeting, it's not gonna be like, we're not gonna get in compliance by the next, month. So it's not gonna kill us
So I'm
to,
gonna plan for 5 years.
right. It's not gonna kill us to do one more review.
Okay. If that's the case, then put it off one more and just have a clean copy.
Okay.
All right, good.
I just wasn't sure if there was, I mean, like I said, not the end of the world,
Clock was
but
ticking or something.
I always prefer a clean copy.
Just don't motion again?
no, I would like, being that it's on there, to
Motion and motion.
postpone it,
Motion to
Okay.
table it.
table it.
I'll make a motion to table item 1, Water Department Hydro Cross Connection Inspection Proposal.
Do you want us to put the date of the next meeting? Because I think when you
That's fine.
postpone, you're supposed to have a date with
I believe
that.
it's September 3rd.
To the September 3rd meeting, 2025.
Oh, this is 25. This calendar.
Mrs. Brug,
Yes.
Mr. Kramer? Yes. Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Moraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Move on to item number 2, joint RFP for recycling service for the cities of Norway and Kingsford.
So we've talked about this a couple of times with the city of Kingsford and us. If you recall, we have a state mandate to offer curbside recycling to our customers. And that would go into effect the 1st of next year. So the city of Kingsford and the city of Norway put out a joint RFP for those services. The first time around, we got no responses. The second time we put it out, we changed it, and we got one response from GFL. It still kind of sits on a voluntary tiered system. So essentially what it is if between the two municipalities, if we can get at least 1,000 customers interested in the service, we have a $7.70, I believe, a month charge to those customers for that curbside recycling. The city of Kingsford adopted this at their first meeting of this month, and then I have it to you guys this meeting
arms,
here.
buddy.
So I have kind of two things. The first thing is, I believe we should adopt or accept this bid. At least it gets us to compliance, whether we meet the numbers or not.
Right.
My second part of it is, we do currently offer free recycling at our DPW. If we are going to try to be moving forward to this, My recommendation is we save ourselves some time and expenses and end our program as we implement this. If we don't get enough to service the community,
Then we keep it.
we can always reimplement it.
So it's voluntary,
Yes.
and you need 1,000.
We need 1,000 between the two municipalities to get that rate. If anything dips below that, the rate doesn't really, it's just not enough for them to do it. And
It'll just encourage people to sign up. If it happens, then we
Yeah.
have to move that. It'll encourage people to sign up if they want to recycle, that's all.
Right, so.
And we need to move forward for the state reasons.
So we would start, if this is adopted tonight, City of Kingsford and us, we would start getting the information out to the community, because by around November and all that, we need to start getting a somewhat customer count, because GFL provides totes and things like that for recycling. So,
Do I have any other questions on that?
One question, if Norway Kingsford doesn't meet the minimum households, are we still compliant because we tried?
I would make the argument we are, because all it says we have to offer it, and we have a bid out there, we have a contractor willing to do it, it's just predicated on having to get a certain number of people in order to make their numbers work. So I would argue that, yes, we did our due diligence.
And Ricky, that's a great question, by the way. And my answer would be probably not, because, the logical answer is that, but the state's mandating it, so, they'll probably say we're out of compliance.
But we're willing to have that argument between the two cities.
I agree with you, though.
I'm tired of running out my wife's
As long as
cardboard
we're
box and
doing
stuff
our
too.
due diligence.
I'm good.
Do I have a motion?
Make a motion that we accept the GFL bid for curbside recycling and begin to offer it to our customers. I further recommend ending the recycling services we currently provide at DPW facility once the curbside recycling takes place.
Support.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Mararo?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes. Item number,
Skip it.
item number 4, we're gonna, 3 was removed, resolution 2025-15 proclamation recognizing Public Power Week, October 5th through October 11th. Mr. Stoltman.
It's just something we do each year recognizing the Public Power Week. So we're seeking a motion to accept that resolution.
Do I have a motion?
Motion, City of Norway, or City Council of the City of Norway recognize October 5th through October 11th as Public Power Week by passing the attached Resolution 2025-15.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Mararo?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Item number 5, resolution 2025-17 authorizing publication of notice of intent to issue capital improvement bond.
So, what this is we have our Curry Road water main project. We've been having that out there. During the budget cycle, we allocated $200,000. That was the amount of money in that fund between revenues and our R&I that we felt comfortable with expending without putting that fund into strength. We've gotten that package out to bid right now with 2 potential projects. The base one, which is just fixing that water main and instead of running it straight through that wetland to follow Curry Road. The alternate bid for that is to do that plus fix a dead-end main up the road from there. Those 2 projects are estimated above our $200,000. The base bid will
Under the road or follow the road?
under the road, but following the contour of the road.
Not under the asphalt, next to the.
Yeah, in the right, in the
Okay.
well, actually,
Yeah.
Side of it,
yeah,
not
we
on
have
the,
a
break that up again.
we have a new easement to
Yeah,
follow.
gotcha.
Because
Yep.
it has to be a little further off our right of way because of the way that road is set and other utility poles.
Okay.
So we do have that easement that I actually just sent to our city attorney. He probably hasn't even seen that email yet. Our engineer expects that the actual bids that come in will probably be higher than our estimates, which again is already what we're comfortable with over that 200,000. So there was a couple options depending on what these bids come back to. We have our 200,000 that we've allocated. If it's 100,000 more, 150,000 more, I'd be comfortable enough to bid or to borrow that money internally from the electric department and have a appropriate document for the water department to repay that over a couple of years. If we get into a $600,000 project, having to borrow that difference, I become a little more uncomfortable doing that. So what this is, and this comes from our bond counsel, Steve Mann, is a resolution to start that process to potentially bond out this project. So that bond process is a 45-day referendum,
Yeah.
meaning once we publish it, the public has a 45-day opportunity to seek this to be put on a ballot for a vote. So during that time, we can start preparing for this project either way. If this happens to go to a vote, that becomes a whole different issue.
Question, I know we did a quick fix down there. I mean, how's that
It
gonna
has to
hold?
get done before winter.
That's what I'm
It
getting
has to be
at. That's
done
what I'm getting
before
at. It
winter.
has to be done before winter.
Everything's above ground right
Right?
now.
Everything, it's gonna freeze. I don't care how much you're running, it's gonna freeze.
Yeah, it has to be done before winter.
Wow.
So we also bid that project out a little bit where the base bid, because we were worried about because of timeline, that the larger project, someone might be concerned of completing it before winter. So we put in there the base bid to be done at a certain amount, and if they wanted to bid on the secondary, that would be a spring project.
Why did we wait so long?
Coleman had to have it engineered, and it just took them
The
time
process?
to get it out. So it's out there now.
So if we gotta bond this thing,
That's why we gotta.
we're
go forward
talking,
with
we're
the
talking
process.
Labor Day, you're mid-October
Well, we would likely start the project early on, before this, because.
with the other funds?
Yes.
Okay,
This is up to 600,000, so we don't have to take 600,000.
gotcha.
Right.
So we would start the process knowing we have 200 out of water. If we had to borrow 100, 150 out of cable, or, electric, we could.
Yeah,
And if we need more, by the time we get to that, if this doesn't go to referendum, we have it. If it does, the base bid, I think we could probably do in-house. But if we get to that secondary part, that's where we start.
what's the deadline on the bids to get back returned?
When?
Yeah,
I think we're gonna go a week.
good, all right.
So,
So first, we should have at least an
Yeah.
idea, first meeting in September.
yep.
Yeah.
And, according, I'm not a expert in bonds. According to, Steve Mann, this is our start. We don't have to proceed with this if council approves this resolution. This is our start to at least get the
Yeah, the
notification.
paperwork and everything.
Yeah, and Ken, if we need to, something like this now, if we need to have a special meeting to award it,
Yes.
we need to do it, we can't wait, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
So, yeah, the idea is this project will be started before the 45-day. It has to.
Yeah, oh, for sure, yeah.
Any other questions?
Good update.
Kind of side question, is this, I'm assuming that we have our water lanes pretty much mapped. Is this the only one as far as future that we have to worry about?
No.
No.
There's also a wetland one?
Well, not necessarily wetland.
Not.
But there's always old mains that we never know.
What they're
obviously,
gonna
if they're
do.
gonna. Typically, we can fix them.
Yeah, this one was.
This was a little different,
Yeah.
yeah, this
Yeah.
was a little bit
It's a little
different.
different, that's for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily. It's not to say that there's not others that would fall under a criteria of we shouldn't fix it where it is.
Right,
But that is not the majority.
okay.
Do I have a motion? And there is in the back, is that where you want me to take that off of there?
To approve this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could do it as simple as approving the resolution 2025-17, authorizing publication of notice of intent to issue capital improvement bonds. Grant is,
Okay.
You looking for a motion, guy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll motion, we approve resolution 2025-17, authorizing publication of notice of intent to issue capital improvement bonds, Curry Road water main replacement.
Support.
Perfect.
Mr. Moraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes,
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Who supported that?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Jeff and Ricky.
Thank you. Move on to mayor council comments.
Wait.
Nope, we got DDA.
You've got
Oh,
your-
I'm sorry, and I'm the one that added it. Item number 6, DDA appointments.
So this is, we had DDA today. We recently had 2 individuals step down. One, Mr. Marraro, another Kenzie, who became our interim DDA coordinator.
Quitter.
So we had 2 openings. We met today. We had, the DDA recommended 2 new members. We provided those to you here, Erica Land and a Carmen Toma Frank?
Carmen, Toma, Frank?
Yep.
Toma?
Do you know her? Do I have a motion? I'd like to take them separately.
Oh, and I'll just quick, I don't know if it matters to anyone too much, but the 2 open positions we have expire in 2 different years. My recommendation would just, start the first one, put it at the 27, second one, put it at the 25. We didn't speak at length at DDA about which seat to fill.
I'll make a motion to approve Erica Land to the DDA committee, term ending 12/2027.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes?
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer? Yes. Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
I'll also make a motion to approve Carmen Toma Frank to the DDA, term ending 12/2025.
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer? Yes. Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes?
And we will be welcoming them to our DDA. Now we'll move on to mayor council comments. Ricky, did you have anything?
I have no comments.
Brett? Yeah.
Bigs Cubs series Brewer series going on right now. Keep your eyes peeled. 7:05 first pitch tonight.
All
Game-
right.
Game 4.
Rico?
After the, lost both ends of the doubleheader
The
yesterday.
Cubs did. On the Cubs side.
Cubs won. Okay, nice. No comment.
I just, want to say, kids are going to be getting back to school. Please watch for the buses, watch for the kids. Make sure you're stopping at your stop signs, just be careful out there so our kids are safe getting to and from school. And also, don't forget, Labor Day weekend, our fair will be in town. We got it sounds like a lot of different stuff going on, and the auction for the 4-H is on Saturday at, do you know what time, Brett? Noon. The auction? No. 5? I think it's at 5. It's usually towards the evening, but check that out. And showing for the kids is on Friday. I hope everybody has a safe Labor Day weekend. Mr. Stoltman?
I predict that the Detroit Tigers will be playing either the Cubs or the Brewers.
All right,
From
shut
here,
up.
That's the guys
All
here, buddy.
right, shut off. Do you have anything?
No, ma'am, thank you.
Trish, do you have anything?
Bless those boys.
All right.
She's just gonna take it
Do I
off.
have a motion to
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
Mr. Kramer? Yes. Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Marraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes?
Mrs. Brew?
Yes.